St. Bonaventure men's swimming coach Sean McNamee. And Sean, as you head towards Christmas here, hard to believe it's Christmas, but as we head towards Christmas, assess the first part of your team's season. Where do you feel your team stands at this point?
Extremely varied. It's been kind of an interesting and challenging first half of the season, to say the least. With the scenario, we just haven't been able to have the entire team in the water at one time due to various reasons, with the majority of them being health related. We've had probably the most successful season to this point that we've had going into our Akron meet and the Pitt Invite meet. But we still haven't had everybody in the water at the same time, so it's been kind of difficult as far as getting everybody there so we can get a true assessment as to where we're at and what we need to do. But in the pool, it doesn't look as though we've struggled at all with performances to this point. We've had some historic ones and breaking a varsity record in the middle of the season, which has never been done by us before. And the speed of where we're at coming out of the Akron Invite are areas that are unparalleled as far as this point of the season for us.
You're heading into the Christmas break, final exams going on right now, but then after Christmas you head to Florida. Why don't you talk about the tradition of taking the team south during the recess in between classes?
Certainly. Well, we return to campus on the 29th. We'll be here for a few days, then we head down south on the 4th. The history of it, it's academically tied as well. There needs to be academic hurdles that are cleared in the spring semester that weigh as to whether we go or not the following December. So January. This team has earned it, and we will be returning to Florida. We're going to just outside of Orlando, and it's I thoroughly look for a training opportunity where it's really our last major push going into the taper phase for a championship season. And we train an Olympic length pool, 50-meter pool that everybody will be familiar with Olympic distances, which tend to really extend the swimmers physically in the water. Lengthens their strokes out and does a lot of mechanical things that are necessary before our taper phase, where we start working on explosiveness and speed. So we'll really be cranking our training at the pinnacle of the season. There'll be days that they'll be swimming the equivalent of 10 miles in the water, and with 2 workouts and then either a weight training or dry land routine mixed in there. So they'll be working out on average 6 to 8 hours a day.
So you talked about the goals for your trip in the pool. Is there anything you'd like to do out of the pool while you're there? There's not much time left.
It's an opportunity for us to grow together as a team. We have some fun things that take place. We have a room draft that'll be taking place here in the next couple days, where the individuals draft the room that they're going to be living with, and because they're providing for each other. They have to cook, they have to clean, they have to maintain. We're basically living in villas where they have to provide for themselves. They get meal money, but they've got to do the shopping, they've got to do the cooking, they've got to do the cleaning. So it's a little cultural thing where they've got to grow together as a community, and we do some different challenges while we're down there, and then we finish it off with a team campfire where we kind of vote best roommate, best cook, so on and so forth, and go through a lot of the fun stuff. But it's a last opportunity really for these guys to get to know each other more in just a sense than in the pool and being around a college campus environment where everything's provided. They've got to do a little more on their own to provide for themselves.
Last question. A10s are about 2 months away. What are the things you'd like to do, or obviously health, you've mentioned that already, but what are the things you'd like to do as a coach to feel better about going to A10s, and what will your goals be after you get back to Florida?
Yeah, you alluded to it. I'd love to get everybody in the water at the same time. That'd be sweet. We've got 2 guys home right now with mono, and we're in need of some help. And to get everybody on the same page, it's nice to see that it's maybe taking place at this period of the season where we can get everybody in February together. But now it's time to take the crescendo. The team's been really good about putting last year in the rearview mirror, and now's the time we can actually start feeding into that a little bit. The work's been done, and we're in the course of doing the work. They've been working extremely hard. They have a lot to look forward to what's coming in February, and now it's going to be time for me to start seeding a little bit of what we did last year into further motivating them into pressing themselves even harder over this next 30-day period.
Coach, thanks very much. Have a good trip to Florida.
Thank you. Happy holidays.